We are going to try this again. Hello, everybody.
Oh my God, finally.
Hi. Okay, I think we finally got it.
Yes, I think we have. Finally. Hi, everyone. Happy Pride.
Sorry we're late. Some technical difficulties. If you haven't noticed, Meta was down a lot today, so I think it was still having some glitch issues. But
Mm-hmm.
we are here, we are queer, and we are ready to roll and give you this week's Buy update. I am Kaylee with Buy.org, the world's largest buy resource. And drumroll please, with me we have...
I'm Kari, production coordinator of Ambi, which just basically means I wrangle all the bisexuals to meet in person and create events. That's my job. Happy Pride. So, what's on the docket for today?
So today I think we'll go over upcoming Ambi events and
Okay.
everything that has happened thus far with those events, because we have some wonderful Pride buy nonsense that I am so stoked to share, that I'm sure you're also stoked to share. And then we
Yes.
will hop right into all of the buy gossip, all of the buy happenings, a little bit of FIFA, because there was some buy overlap there, and everything else we can muster up. And we are happy to answer any of your questions along the way, so pop them in the comments and we will do our best to answer them, give you what you need, and see where it takes us. First, I'm saying, why don't you have resources in Arkansas?
Mm, okay.
So, all of our chapters are volunteer led. So, if you would like to start an Arkansas chapter, we are more than happy to help you.
It's
It's super easy. All you have to do is fill out a very quick form so that we know that you're not an AI robot and also not a crazy person. And then Kari helps you, and it's super quick. And then all you do is make events in your area. So you just kind of tip tap and go, I want to go hiking next Wednesday. And then boom, bang, boom. There you go. You have your very first event for Ambi, Arkansas.
yeah.
It is so much easier than what it might feel like, or what it sounds like when someone's like, do you want to start a social club chapter in your area? That sounds huge, but I promise it's just about 5-10 minutes with Kari. She shows you how to work the system. We make sure you're not a bot, and we're ready to roll. If you're looking for actual buy resources of like explanation and education, hop on over to buy.org. We have an entire Q&A section if that's more of what you're asking.
Mm-hmm. But it's super simple. You just message me or you're like, hey, how do I get started? We set up like a 10 to 15-minute call. I tell you everything about what we do, how you can get started, all the resources in your area that we can kind of hop off of. So if you're like, hey, but hosting is really hard, I'm like, hey, there's going to be like, a picnic barbecue hosted by your city. Get some friends, go along and invite some people, and we can invite the rest of the people in your area. We create the graphics for it, we boost it, we put it on socials, we put it on our website, and you just show up, have fun, and take some cute pictures, and that's pretty much it. And then for the next event, it's always really important for pictures, mostly because people are like, oh, okay, so this event is real. They're not like here to like out and steal my, foreign ears or whatever. I'm gonna go. It's Tim and Pam, and it looks like they're having fun. So that's literally it. That's all we need from you, and we help you with everything else. Part one in Arkansas, please let me know. I have already I copied the link here, ambi.org/starting. You just fill it out. I reach back to you. I send you a link to like all the times we can meet or whatever time is more convenient for you, and we can take it from there. And that's it. And we set up one yesterday in Needham, Massachusetts, and it took us like 20 minutes.
You keep cutting out.
My internet's supposed to be fine.
I don't know. I can't hear you, boo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's where my phone was. Um, if you can hear me correctly now. Um, Basically, that's all it takes. Like I said, we made one yesterday in Needham, Massachusetts. We didn't have one before. I set up a time with you and I get you all the resources. I find you a bunch of free events that we can take off of. And that's pretty much it. That's all we gotta do.
And then we'll work with your area to try and find additional people that can help out make
Mm-hmm.
events and kind of grow your community organically.
Mm-hmm. And then, you can just jump off from there. That's how we've revived a lot of chapters. Louisville started that way too, where it was like, hey, what's happening in Louisville? And then, like Tara and Tiana, which were two friends, were like, hey, we can go out for drinks and let me invite some other people. Then people started to hop in. And that's literally how it grew. It was like two friends, and now it's like 20 to 30 people. So that's
And
the way
that
it started.
was,
And it's been less than a year. Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can create any event that you want.
And there's a bunch of range in location. So we are not just US based.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are all over the globe from the US and Canada, Mexico, all the way over into Cambridge, South
The
Africa,
Philippines,
Australia.
Australia,
I'm definitely forgetting some because we have almost 40 now.
Armenia. We have one in Armenia. Yerevan in
Brazil.
Armenia. Brazil. We have one in Florianopolis. Like Kaylee said, Mexico, Canada. We are thinking of starting another one in London. So, I mean, if you're in that England area, if you want to go, so we need a Paris, France one because I know there's hella bisexuals in France. So it's a little weird we don't have one yet. But we have them all over South Africa. We're looking at one in Indonesia. It's just a little tricky, but someone was interested in opening one in Jakarta. So, I mean, it's wherever you are. It's as simple as that. And you can just give us a call and we can get you started. That's pretty much it.
Pop up in our DMs and we will help you get the party poppin'.
Exactly. And speaking of party pops, it's been a week on Ambi. Did you see the clown float? That was amazing.
Which chapter was that? Tell me all
Oklahoma
about it.
City. Oklahoma City. So Savannah, which is our new organizer for that area, was like, "Hey, I think I can whip up some friends to like talk about bisexuality and kind of like, make it a little bit more visible. There are resources, but I would like to be more involved." And I was like, "Hey, that's amazing. When do you want to start?" And she was like, "There's a pride parade coming in 2 weeks." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." So we got her, like that giant banner. We got her like a bunch of flyers and stickers and things to hand out. And she was like, "I'm going to buy Mardi Gras beads and my friends are going to dress up as clowns, or we're going to be bisexual clowns. So we got a big bi flag, and I'm going to get people to like come in into the float and pass out candy." Like it went into a whole thing. She had like more than 20 people and a photographer to like rally up like in less than 2 weeks and just like go all out, and it looked great. I love it. It looked like they had so much fun, and they got a bunch of new people being like, "I saw you guys from the float. I didn't know Ambi was here. I didn't know this resource existed. What are you guys planning for next week?" Or like, the next month. So that's very exciting. And it looks like they had a blast. And I just see all the photos and stuff coming in, and it looks super fun.
I've seen a couple videos that we've been tagged in on social media from our different chapter groups, which is, by the way, a great way to see what we're up to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. They went all out. The makeup's crazy. So definitely check our
Mm-hmm.
socials because we'll be posting a bunch of everything that they did. It's just so much fun.
Los Angeles glitter bombed everyone at the West Hollywood booth. They were just like, "We got hella glitter and we're just gonna put it on everyone who wants to." Like, if they were like even like 2 feet away, they were like, "Come get some glitter, get glitter and a sticker and go all out." We even got, what was it? There was like this hella, there were mixes of various glitter, but we got like bisexual colored glitter, and there was one that was like specifically blue, pink, and purple, and it was so cute. Love. So
Is
I'm
this
just
the
waiting for Stephanie.
bisexual agenda?
It is. It's me buying glitter for everyone and telling them that they're bisexual now. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
You got a little bi glitter on you. You're bi now. Sorry, don't make the
You got
rules.
bi bombed. You got bi bombed.
Boop, boop.
That's pretty much it. But yeah, it looks like they had a bunch of fun. Houston had a lot of fun too, but they were like, man, we got rained out. It started pouring.
But it's
So they
summer.
were,
Like literally the
I
biggest complaint
know.
about Pride is that it's in June and we're all like we're
Yeah.
sweating. This is homophobic.
How
How
dare you?
dare it rain
It
in
rained
Texas
in Texas. It
during
rained
June
just,
Pride month?
I feel like that's by erasure in
I
some
feel
way. That's by erasure.
that's something. That is
Yeah, but we got some really cute pictures from them, and I was like, "Oh my God, how come you guys didn't take any more?" And they were like, "Girl, we got rained out." And I was
it
like, "Oh my
literally
God."
rained on their parade.
It rained on their parade, which is a bummer. But they're planning, what was it? It's like a beer hangout. They do beer and greet, which is like meet and greet, but beer and greet, and they do that in July. So they already have their next event lined up and they're waiting for people to RSVP. It's already on the website, so if you guys want to go look at it, it's there. But I mean, they did have fun, but they got rained out, which sucks. There's some new stuff coming up this week, though, if you want me to share the news. And if you guys
Yeah.
don't have anything to plan this week, or you're just like, hey, I'm looking for some plans, we got you.
Or for some
So
ideas
today,
because you're gonna become an organizer or start your own chapter.
mhm, and
Just
you don't know where to
saying.
start. Exactly. So we got Concert in the Park, and it's a free concert being hosted by Sacramento City, which our Ambi chapter is going to. The Temper Trap's going to be there, and it's free. So they're just asking for people to come along, bring a couple of blankets because it's going to be until the night and cold, and it's going to be in the park. But that's pretty much it. It's today in Sacramento, 6:30 p.m.
I love a free event and
tomorrow.
I love showing up with my blankie going, yes.
Exactly. They're just there to hear chill music. If you guys want to buy something from like the local vendors or stuff there too. But it's super chill, super simple. So if you guys are in the Sacramento area, that's something fun today.
Go make some by friends, go
Nice.
listen to some chill
Some my
music,
friends.
bring some snacks, have a good
Exactly.
Friday.
Exactly. Cambridge Pride is also happening. And that's in Cambridge, not Massachusetts, Cambridge, England.
The other day, I did a search when I was doing one of our events, and there are so
Hmm.
many Cambridges. I got real confused for a hot second, and we almost started to have like advertising in like 20 different Cambridges. Like, what are we gonna do if that happens? Like, what if another Cambridge wants to start a chapter? Like,
We can do it. We just don't know. We
like
just don't know what. I don't know. It's Cambridge, Cambridge 2. Too fast, too
Cambridge number
Cambridge.
3?
Too fast, too Cambridge. Cambridge 3, Tokyo Drift. I don't know.
Like, I was thinking about that and I was like, what? What are we gonna do when that comes
I don't
up?
know.
What?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for
We'll
now, there's only
cross
one.
that Cambridge when we
Cambridge,
get
once
to
we
it.
get to it. Love the pun. But that's
So
happening
this one
tomorrow.
is specifically the United Kingdom.
Yes. Cambridge, UK, not Cambridge, US. Cambridge, UK, Jesus Green Park. They're going to meet there, have some fun, walk around, go to the parade. So that's like in less than 12 hours. No, what is it like? If it's 9 in the morning here, it's 4 p.m. there, which I don't know how much, like an 8 hour time difference. So it's like 8 p.m. over there. So it's tomorrow. I don't know,
If
like
you are in
Cambridge time.
Cambridge, look at the calendar and just
Yes, please.
it makes sense. We already did
Makes
the
sense.
time math for you. We're not going to make Kari do it again.
No, my brain just melted. Please don't do that.
Oh, I have so many
The
time
reason I
zones on
studied
my
communications, I studied communications. It's the reason I'm not an engineer. I am dyslexic at numbers. But we also have something happening in Detroit in the US this weekend. We have drag bingo at
Ooh.
5:15. So that's going to be fun. It is a pay your own way event. It's like $20 for the participation, but it includes your ticket to go in and your bingo card. So
I feel
That's
like
fun.
bingo is the official sport of
Yes,
bisexuals.
of bisexuals. Board games and bingo are just like the two main like catnip attractions for bisexuals, I feel.
For real. And frogs.
And frogs. Goose, geese, geese,
Geese are a runner up.
goose, geese, and turtles. Yes,
Real quick,
yes,
Mexico duck.
yes. Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys
There's
don't know,
already swag and shirts and just so much nonsense for this duck.
so if you guys are too like not in the FIFA sphere, because we call that in Latin America and being FIFAs, like if you're like strictly heterosexual, you're like super FIFA. But it's like a term. But if you're not like super FIFA and you don't are not aware, you know, like Mexico is one of the hosting countries for the World Cup. And Mexico, if you don't know, goes all out on everything. We have like the most random merch. Remember when I sent you those My Chemical Romance thongs outside their concert? So they have the most random unofficial merch ever, and they have a merch for everything. And yesterday I was walking around because I was gonna go get dinner, and there was a FIFA duck,
Oh,
FIFA
it's
goose.
everywhere.
I love it. It's amazing.
It's blowing up. It's trending on Twitter. It's everywhere. It's gonna be the hot new thing for like the next, like,
Hell
I don't know,
yeah.
week.
I
But like
love it.
people
And he
already
has
have
little
shirts with the
shoes.
duck and like bracelets and everything. I'm pretty sure there's stickers and I was like, it's been less than 24 hours.
I literally, like, I sent him to you because he was in front of me, and I was like, what the hell? Look at this duck. I love it. And he got little shoes on. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, going back. We have a couple of more events for this weekend, and then I'll leave you guys be.
Do
We
they
have
involve
the LA,
ducks?
that, no, or maybe. There is a Los Angeles Pride parade, and that also sometimes involves ducks. So I will leave it as a maybe. But that
You're
is
right.
happening this 14th. That's on Sunday, I believe, Sunday the 14th.
So LA
At
Pride is gonna be
Mhm.
bonkers. Ambi every year goes completely all out in the most balls to the walls way. So if you live in Los
Yes.
Angeles, I highly recommend that you stop by and watch, whether it's our entry in the parade or whatever we're doing in
Mhm.
the booth. I assure you it's going to be whimsical, fun, and there will be, I'm sure, plenty of swag to hand out. Usually we have some kind of spinning game going on and lots of
Definitely.
information and lots of resources and the coolest swag. We are not just your run of the mill boring bank swag. Kari puts so much thought and we brainstorm the dumbest things that absolutely go nuts.
Mhm. Exactly. So, I mean, if you guys are in the Los Angeles area and you want to participate, go ahead. It's an open call to everyone. We have the details on where they're going to meet on our website, on Meetup, and on Facebook. So, if you don't use any of those platforms, we also have some of the stuff on Instagram and Partyful. So, all of those events are anywhere where we can actually find you guys and be like, come and join us, please.
And
So,
this is also a really great opportunity if you're not involved with Ambi to get involved with Ambi. If you are in the Los Angeles area and you're like, I want friends, everything is too heavy, I just need a group to like go hiking with or get some pizza or do some fun stuff. Our Los Angeles group is so active and they're constantly
mhm.
doing a bunch of fun stuff. And Los Angeles has a lot of resources for activism for queer people, but they don't have a lot of resources to just make friends that you can kind of just relax with
Mhm.
because there's so many groups that are doing such great work out there. But people need a minute to just do something where they know they're safe, they're with people that are chill and going to be okay, and breathe and kind of take a minute to recharge. And Ambi's that group.
Exactly. We're here to just like turn your brain off, have fun, meet other bi people, and kick back. It's not like we're waiting for you guys to be like, oh my God, let's go ahead and like be super activists, because that's not really what we are. There's plenty of spaces for us to be that. But Ambi is just like, hey, you're bisexual, I'm bisexual. Let's go play Uno.
And what's great is we're also open to allies. So if you want to
Hmm.
bring your spouse who is not bi, or you want to bring your bestie who's not bi, or your mom like me who shows up
But
to my events because she's like, that sounds like fun.
exactly.
You can bring whoever you want as long as they're chill with bi people. And that's what the beauty
Exactly.
of, like, we accept bi people and their allies. And you don't even
Hmm.
have to be bi to be a member of AMBI. So if your friend comes to board game night
She's one of
and
us
is
now.
like, wow, this is super awesome. I really love this group. They can join too as themselves. They don't have to always be your plus one. They can join as themselves and come whenever they want because we're awesome.
Hmm.
In one of my Oregon chapters, when we were doing board game nights for a while, we accidentally just kind of poached a bunch of heterosexuals because they liked the vibe of our group a lot better than the other one at this board shop game that had open play night. And we slowly just poached a bunch of heterosexual dudes, and they loved us and we loved them, and they stayed with us, and it was wild. They grew our group so much, and then they would tell their other friends about it, and then they like started making like little D&D groups and such. And then
Love it.
we eventually had to switch venues because we got so huge that Ambi specifically was like taking over, and they were also growing, so there wasn't enough space. We had to like keep going, and we got the Dude Bros to come with us, and it was wonderful.
Hmm.
And they
Exactly.
became official members, and I believe are still quite active in the group. It's not a group I'm in anymore because I moved,
Mhm.
but I'm pretty
Mm.
sure they're still pretty active and going with everyone.
I
So
love loves it, and that's what we're here for. We're literally we're
be
literally here.
inclusive, have fun, take your
Hmm.
skin off, be your best self, have a good time.
And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's what we do. But if you have any questions throughout any part of the live, please let us know. We can pause it and obviously answer, or we can redirect you to a link with more information. So feel free to interrupt us at any time regarding Ambi stuff, because we also, if like real events aren't your thing, if you're like, hey, I don't really like to go out, or this is too much for me, but I'm really far away, or I don't have time, but I do want to be part of Ambi in some way, we also have a Discord.
Or
And
if you're
in
in the
that
closet,
Discord, yeah, that also tends to happen too. Sometimes you're not ready to come out yet.
or you
So
work
if you,
knock shift and you're only
Mhm.
online at the same time as the London chapters.
Exactly. There's a lot of online events. I know Los Angeles does one that's open to everyone. So does South Africa. We also have dun, 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 our new Buy Book Club. Yeah.
And this is a
So,
two-parter. So Kari, tell
yeah.
them about the book club first.
Okay, so part one is we have a monthly book club. Right now, our book is Reader, I Murdered Him. And all the books are by or related to bisexuality in some way, contained by characters. So we're going to just take our picks on the upcoming months. But right now, we're reading that book. We started literally last week. So there's plenty of time for you to catch up. And we're going to meet on Discord on July 5th. So there's time for you to either read it, peruse it. You don't have to finish the whole book to participate. If you're like, hey, I got there halfway, just be mindful that there's going to be some spoilers, but on Discord, you can like cover the spoilers if you don't want to spoil yourself. So that's something that's an option. And that's going to happen. We're going to like, raffle off some things for the people who participated and send you some buy goodies toward the end of the book.
And if you're like me, you like to pop in and chit chat and just go, oh my God, they just did this.
Like, I
You
can't
don't have
believe
to
that happened.
you don't have to wait until you're finished with the book to chat on the Discord. You can just
Exactly.
come in unhinged whenever you have something that
That you
inspires
just want to
you.
get off your chest. Yeah, exactly. You want to talk about this part, but not the rest. You're just like, hey, oh my God, what the hell? And that was it.
Can we all agree that we all just hate this character?
Like, have you gotten to page 30 yet? And And that's literally it. And that's part one. So we are going to be choosing a new book, usually a week before, I would say, like maybe, or a couple of days before. We are taking, like suggestions. If you're like, hey, I read this one book and it has this one awesome by character, or like a couple of by characters, or this character is buying whatever, please let us know, because we are very much open to like opening it to a vote and asking you guys in our stories with buy.org and buy what books and things you guys recommend, so that we can choose it for next month. The other thing is, if you're like, hey, I'm a little bit of a fast reader, I read this in a week or like less, or 3 days or whatever, what more options do y'all have? We also have our And By Reading Challenge, which is open all three summers, all 3 months of the summer. So technically, I know June isn't really summer, but we are doing June, July, August for our summer reading challenge, and that's, we said 20 books, right? So that's 20 books
We're
that
doing
you
20
guys
or
can fill out.
25, but we might
Yeah.
change the cap or we might change the end date.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe we do it until September. We'll see how that goes. But it's 20 to 25 books of you guys' choosing. Again, um you can read them, like ebooks. You can buy the physical copy, or if you already have a physical copy, go ahead and read that again. Dun 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 dun. You can, borrow it off of Libby. You can go to Barnes and Noble if that's still a thing. It's been a while since I've been in the US, but buy it off of Amazon. I don't know, whatever you want to buy it, read it, do it, consume it, audiobook, you can do that. 25 books, 20 to 25. And we are going to be, the challenges, finish those books. And those people who submit we have a little template on our website, and we also have it on our socials. Whoever fills that out and they send us, like, or either tag us or show us or print it out and show us, we are going to be choosing some people, and we are going to be sending them a bunch of buy stuff, including some of the books, because we are in talks with some of the authors that we actually do have in our buy book club that might, give us some copies and sign them and send them our way. So that's exciting. There's going to be bookmarks, there's going to be water bottles, there's going to be t-shirts, a bunch of little swag, and a bunch of other cool stuff I'm looking at, so that we can send you guys. The prices will vary depending on your location, since this is worldwide. So if you're like in, I don't know, like Russia, it's going to be a little different. But if you're in the
We encourage
US,
everyone to play along and
yes.
we'll figure it
Mhm.
out as we go.
But yes, but yeah, there's not like, oh my God, if you're in London, you cannot participate. You definitely can. We'll just find a way to get something, something to you. That's basically it. And
And
that's
so
it.
this
So
is
if you
going to be a
guys
bunch
have
of
any questions,
fun. We're going to be posting a bunch of different book resources, book lists, book recs, all of these different things.
mhm.
I'm working on the buy.org Goodreads right now. So we have a
Yeah.
different shelf of like different types because not
Oh wait,
everyone wants to read a book about murder.
exactly. Right now, I'm leaving the links. That's the Buy Book Club. And if you guys have questions about the Ambi Book Challenge, I am also leaving that here. The And By Books Challenge. So you can download the template there, join the chat on Discord about the book challenge. We have some of the questions, like how it works. We have the template for you to download, some of the goodies and how to participate, and a bunch of FAQs. If you're like, hey, I don't know, I'm not bi, but I want to read more bi books. Can I participate? Yes. Like,
Yes.
can I count a book that I started before June, but I haven't finished? Yes, as long as you finish it by the deadline. Can I reread a book that I really love? Yes, you can totally do that. So it has all the questions, all the FAQ things that you need, and how to participate, how to get in touch with us, all that good stuff. So
And
you can check
honestly,
that
it's
out
pretty
right
lax.
there.
So
Hmm.
honestly, we're not going to be giant sticklers about it.
Exactly. We just want you guys to have fun. All right. That's all things and by for this weekend. I don't know if there's
No,
any. Oh, wait, it's not?
no, not this weekend. But I cut you off at the wrong part. Um, Also in all things and by, join the Discord, even if you're not in our
Yes,
book club.
exactly. The Discord is popping. I see a bunch of memes there daily that I'm stealing.
Oh, for real. Um, we have a bunch of channels. We have a bunch of bygos, but the channels are
Hmm.
not exclusively you can only talk about bisexuality or you get banned kind of thing. It's here's a bunch of fun by quirky individuals and let's talk and have some fun. So there's a bunch of different channels. There's everything from food to games to pet selfies, and it's super. Now we have the reading rain by thread, which is like general book talk. And then now we also have the specific book club too. So that one's really fun. So we're always expanding and we always take suggestions. It's a great place to hang out. And we're also starting what's in the works, I should say, is we're trying to do online events in the Discord with everybody.
Mm-hmm. I'm choosing,
So,
I think, after, because my to-do list this weekend is one, I'm gonna go to a baseball game, and then with Ambi Puebla. And number two is that I'm gonna like, continue reading the book because I got like the first 20 pages and then I got bombarded with like, just like a bunch of pride stuff that I needed to do for Ambi, so I didn't continue. So I'm gonna do that. And then after that, I'm gonna get a bunch of like, I don't know, I
woo!
think. Ooh,
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to step away, but I need you to talk to someone who just did the form. But I need
I
to
did
run
the
away
form.
for like
Yes, I
20
got it.
seconds.
I just got it from Arkansas, right? So we will be contacting you super, super quickly. I will be sending you a link. Hold on, like just before, because I want to do this in real time. I will definitely shoot you a message so that I can send you what times are best for you to meet. And that would be amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here you are, John. Okay, awesome. All right, perfect. So, one of the things that we also do, John, is with all the information that you gave me, I'll be talking to you more during our meeting. But we do have a bunch of resources for organizers. We have documents like, just online documents and spreadsheets where we can give you basically what's coming up this month for your city and what you can participate in and what things are good for you. And we also have like a giant WhatsApp group with all the organizers, and that's worldwide. So we have people from, like I said, Armenia, Mexico City, Africa, everyone. And if you're like, hey, I'm super like stuck on like how to grow my chapter, they give you tips and kind of bounce ideas off of each other. For example, Brian, who's part of our New York chapter, is always encouraging people to like either create online events or get out there. He's like, yeah, sometimes it's like 2 to 3 people that show up, but that's totally fine because we get like awesome pictures. And then next time more people show up because they saw those pictures where 2 or 3 people showed up, right? So there's a bunch of things that we can definitely do for you. So I will be contacting you shortly. I saw your form and I am excited to talk to you. So I'll send you my link where you can schedule a meeting according to whatever time you have available, and we'll get started on that right away. And that's amazing.
And if anyone else wants to start a chapter while they got us on the horn, bombard
Mm-hmm.
Kari with your applications right now and she can confirm them live that she has seen them.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And it's really me and Kaylee just answering all your messages. It's literally us.
Sometimes Meta will do like the weird auto reply thing, but we still are checking our messages. So, like, you might get an instant auto reply, but I promise we will respond shortly as real human
Yes.
beings that you're seeing here. And you can always pop into the live and ask us questions directly and be like, hey, I sent my application. It's been 3 days and I haven't heard from anybody. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Or, hey, I'm having a problem getting my Meetup account linked. Hey, what's up? And we can be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
let's
Let's look at
workshop
that
this, baby.
ASAP. Exactly. And it's literally just us. So that's amazing. I will be in contact shortly because I don't want to just like be filling out a form right here and like seeing all this and then just leaving
All
Caitlin
right,
in the
this
dust.
live is Kari typing.
And it's just me like Kari, a bisexual ASMR, and then I just get some gum or something. I don't know. Exactly. But speaking of changing of news, I know you have a bunch of bisexual news.
I
What
do.
is up with that?
Okay, do you want to start with the Doctor Who stuff?
Oh my God. I'm going to start with it mostly because I want to give you the tea and then see where that segues because it's wild. We know Doctor Who, very bisexual, bis in space, number one.
Totally.
Who isn't bi? it's a contentious thing because the doctors changes sexualities and genders that he's bisexual because he definitely is. Like it's never been like specifically stated, but you know he is one of us. But anyway, okay, so if you guys don't know, Doctor Who, longest running BBC show in history, probably ever. And so what happened is back in 2022, so 4 years ago, the BBC partnered with Disney Plus to give a Doctor Who kind of like a glow up thing. If you guys know, Doctor Who is very local, and everyone and their mama like kind of jokes that the BBC has five actors, and they've all been either in Harry Potter or Doctor Who. Because it used to be kind of like, a low budgety thing. And that's kind of, it's so campy. That's kind of what gives it its flair. You kind of love that. So when Disney got involved, hella people were just like, oh my God, this is gonna go like Hollywood blockbuster. And it's like a super weird thing. We don't want it to like super mega blow up in that way so that it's like mega corporate in Hollywood.
That's
So they weren't
exactly what
producing. Yeah.
happened when they did the reboot of Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
And because Fox redid it, which is now owned by Disney as well. And we
Yeah.
all just basically went, because it was
Eh.
like them trying to polish our precious dirt. And we were like,
Exactly.
this is
That's literally
weird.
what happened with Doctor Who. So basically, they weren't gonna like creatively produce the show, but they were gonna pour money into it, market it globally. Because if they were gonna invest in it, they were like, we want to see an ROI, right? Speaking in like big corporate numbers. So it came out and it definitely looked hella like Marvel-esque, where it was like like super produced, more CGI, and it kind of lost its like homemade charm, which is it was weird. So it got super Netflix corporate, kind of. And then that was the era where we got Chuti Gatwa, who is also queer, as the Doctor and the first Black Doctor Who. So there were more queer storylines. We did like that was like kind of the trade-off, right? We got like a bunch of like, Hollywood money, but we also got more bi rep. We got like at least five or six new bisexual characters during that show run. So I mean, yeah. But fans are super divided. I was on the other camp where I was like, where's my camp? Where's my dirt? Where's that Cyberman that looks like he was homemade at a kitchen dinner at 3 a.m., right? Like, that's what I was missing. And some people really liked it, and I thought it was like too Disney, but whoever, right? Then the drama started. Critics really liked it, but the viewership dropped. So it lost like a lot of older, people who, me included, were like, we've been watching the show for like more than 20 years. What the hell? So it super underperformed under Disney, and the show was too expensive to run, but it wasn't pulling like the numbers that they were hoping. And because, streaming is a little confusing and all that stuff, apparently it wasn't like, bankable. So they started hearing rumors like around
They're trying to
2025.
tell me Doctor Who is not
Exactly.
something they can profit off
Exactly.
of.
Exactly. Right? A show that's been going on for more than 60 years isn't profitable.
That like literally everyone knows about and is like mostly
Exactly.
watching, even though I don't watch it.
Exactly. So we started hearing rumors about Disney pulling back, and then the BBC was panicking. And then, even then, Doctor Who used to be like all New Who, which is the Russell T Davies era from 2005 into now, before it got canceled back from the 80s. It got pulled from HBO Max, and we lost like all the catalog. And we were like, what, man, where the hell did it go? News, AMC bought it recently. So we don't know what's happening there too. But the apparently I haven't seen like the full series finale, but there was a very big cliffhanger during the 2025 Christmas episode, and it like super teased that somebody very famous and super like haunting the storyline was coming back. So everyone was like, oh my God, they were pumped because they were like, okay, they're kind of clinging onto nostalgia bait, but this might go somewhere, right? So we lost our minds, and apparently everyone was like, yes, we're definitely doing this. What's it's gonna be? And then every year we always get like a Christmas episode, even if there's no new seasons, because the money goes towards like charity and stuff like that. So whatever it pulls, it goes back to charity. And Russell T Davis, which is the dude that revived the series, was like, yes, oh my God, it's going to be great. We got this new character again, and it's going to be a camp, and it's going to be this, and blah, 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 right? Turns out this week, the BBC officially announced that the Christmas special is canceled. Russell T Davis is leaving again. The show is being put together for new production partners, so it's like on pause indefinitely. And apparently they're gonna figure out what the franchise is now. But here's the kicker, right? They teased this new character, and Russell T Davies was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be so fun. I've already writing on the script. I've already got hella people working on it." This MF, he got interviewed this week, and he was like, "Actually, I never worked on the script. The script was never written. No one has been cast. So I'm peace out." It's like basically Marvel telling you, "Hey, are you excited for Doomsday? Oh my God, we got all these Doomsday plans, blah, 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 blah. We got someone from, the original series to be back in Doomsday, blah, 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 blah." And like 4 months, like, 6 months before it's supposed to air. Just kidding. Doomsday was never written. We all just lied to you. What the hell? So that's basically what happened. Mama help. Yeah, that's the tea on Doctor Who.
What I can slightly add to that, hold on. They are now officially going to be streaming exclusively on AMC
Yeah,
Plus.
yes.
Um, there is a new audio adventure coming to digital
Ooh.
CD and vinyl on July 31st. And it's The Fugitive Doctor has a run-in with the Cybermen in Circuit Breaker, the deadliest weapon.
The Fugitive Doctor, I think, has to be John Hurt. So, I mean, we are getting like old storylines, but not like what we were promised, Like,
Oh, Def. No, they're now like, oh no, we need to fill the gap of Doctor Who content since we just now gutted the show. Hold on, there was something else Doctor Who related before we're able to move on.
yes.
Uh, Dick Van Dyke has officially outlived Doctor Who twice. I don't
Oh my God.
entirely know what that means, but it sounds great.
Dick Van Dyke turned 100, so that's what it means.
Silly Whovians. Okay, that's all that I have Doctor Who in. There
Which
has
is
been
in.
so much on my feed about Doctor Who. And just so many like this person's pull out, this is now canceled, this might be canceled. No, now we're not. Yes, we are. So that's been I'm glad I'm
Mhm.
glad these names and things make sense to you. Okay.
Exactly. But in other news, what else? Because I've just been locked in on Doctor Who and Pride.
For
So I
real.
need you to fill me in on everything else.
Okay, so Megan the Stallion has officially been on two of the biggest events in the world. So she was earlier in the Winter Olympics,
Okay.
and then now she's in the FIFA World Cup. Way to go. So Korea has launched its first bisexual dating show,
Okay.
and it's going bonkers. Like, I don't think the first episode's been released yet, but it's going viral. Like, everyone's
Okay.
like losing their absolute mind over this. And then speaking of reality dating shows, I found out that Love Island has a lot of bi people on it. I don't watch Love
Ooh.
Island, but boy, howdy, I might start because just the teasers and little headlines alone, I'm just like, this sounds
Hmm.
like the messiest nonsense in the beautiful soaking summer sun
I
of
love
just
that.
absolute bisexual chaos.
I love that.
So normally those shows aren't my reality TV kind of cup,
Mm-hmm.
but I might make an exception because Love Island is looking mighty bisexual from what I am seeing.
I love that just like there's more bisexuality everywhere now. And
Oh
it's just
yeah, and
like,
they're
yeah.
talking about it and like not just they're not just using it for a plot point anymore.
Mm-hmm, exactly. It's more of like this is who we are, which I love.
Let me see. Lily Allen did something.
What isn't she doing?
I'm not dealing with that. Lestat is still posting 500 thirst tweets every single week.
Of course. Of
At this
course.
point, like, water's wet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm hmm
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Heated
agree.
Rivalry has received 5 nominations at the 2026 Television Critics Association Awards. So it is nominated for Program of the Year, Outstanding Achievement in Drama, Outstanding New Program, Individual Achievement in Drama, and Individual Achievement in, oh, 2 individual achievements in drama. One's for Hudson Williams and the other one's for Connor Stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I found out is how that all got started. So here's some lore
Mm-hmm.
that I found out over the weekend, or over the week, I guess.
Okay.
It's Friday. What is time? The person who decided to make this a series discovered it because his friend was like, during the pandemic, bro, you're getting a little weird. You
Uh-huh.
should try reading more queer smut.
I love that.
So they started reading Heated Rivalry, and when they finished it, they were like, I'm going to make this into a show. And so immediately DM'd the author and was like, yo, can I have the rights for this or can I have the whatever so
Yeah.
that we can turn this into a show? And they were like, yup. So that's how Heated Rivalry came into be.
Low-key iconic.
And now it has like 5 zillion awards in every single everything, and everyone's like, ah!
Every time you mention heated rivalry to me, I'm just like, oh my God. It keeps winning awards. Like they just keep spawning at this head. Like, at this point, it's just like award after award after award.
Legit. Um, Also, like a bunch of the commercials for, like, there's so many that I can't even cover. I don't even want to cover them all. There's like 20 links in
Mm-hmm.
here where I'm like, oh, so the ads for FIFA, like
Mm-hmm.
most of them are somehow related to a bi artist. So you have like a bunch of like Lady Gaga, Demi Lovato, all of these things. So basically, all of the ads, the music, 90% of the time is something FIFA related.
Mm-hmm.
And what I didn't know, um, oh, side note, there's a collab between Lady Gaga and The Weeknd, and it's going to be released and debuted at the FIFA World Cup game in Canada.
Okay.
Um, Hold on, let me find. There's a really cool fun fact. Okay, Lady Gaga wrote a song in 2008 with the intention of pitching it to another artist as the official 2010 FIFA World Cup song. It leaked online in 2011,
Oh,
prompting
okay.
Gaga to tweet about it, and it is the queerest song. Like, if you think of sports and then just dump it in a rainbow, that's this song.
Okay.
So, like, super weird. Um, but we love that. Let me see if I got any other FIFA news or.
All I know is yesterday I turned on my TV and there were just like two Labubus dancing, and I was like, what the hell?
Oh
So
yeah.
I got really confused. I was like, wait, I'm so confused. Why are there Labubus at FIFA?
Okay. And the rest of the updates I will just kind of quickly crank out.
Yee.
Oh, but yeah, like Lady Gaga did like an Edge of Glory, uh, the Edge of Glory song that she did a commercial with Kia for Mexico for the World Cup.
Okay. There's
Like,
so
there's
much
so
stuff
many
I'm missing.
weird commercials where they're just partnering in like, okay.
Wild
Okay.
as hell. Wild AF.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I am so not organized right now. Okay. Tovlo teamed up with Stromae on a new collaboration, and I don't
Too
speak
bad
French,
low. Yes.
so I'm not going to try and tell you what it's called because
Oh,
that
what's
will
it called?
be. Nope,
Nope.
nope,
What's it called? Nope.
mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm passable at Spanish. French? No, absolutely
Wh- uh,
not.
oh, it's the flowers, de fleurs.
Yes.
I speak French. Oh, thank you. Oh, John is saying he did his email wrong, so I will be taking a screenshot of this so that I can. Okay, ready? I got it.
Also, okay. Ben Schwartz has been cast in Sam Mendes's Beatles movie. This is bi related because John Lennon of the Beatles was bi.
John Ralphio?
Yeah,
John Ralphio is in this?
I love him. Anything he shows up in,
I
I
love
love.
him and Joe Keery at the same time. It's just absolute chaos. They are two adorable marshmallows, and I love them so much.
He's also on DuckTales.
For real. Oh my God.
They did a
I
reboot
love
of
that.
DuckTales, and he is one of the ducks.
I did not know this. That is so adorable. I will put that in the background
It
while I
is
work.
cute. Um, okay, here's something I don't like to talk about, but like, it's kind of worth mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
So, band buys. A
Okay.
bi who we really don't like to mention as bi, but made big ass news. Amber Heard.
That's right.
Why this is relevant? So Johnny Depp won his case against her in that
Mm-hmm.
giant, giant, giant mess. If you know,
Four
you
years
know.
ago. Yes.
Okay. Why I am mentioning this bad bi is because Johnny Depp kept his word and donated all of the money to a bunch of charities that are really, really good.
Oh, okay. So he like actually did. Okay.
And it was like $400,000 or something. Which today Elon Musk became the first trillionaire, so whatever. But 400,000 is still a lot to us normies out here,
Yes.
and I'm sure to
To
those
be,
charities.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, okay, okay, props to Johnny Depp for that, but like, damn. I mean, I guess he kept his word, so that's good.
And in other FIFA news and buys that I'm not too thrilled about, Katy Perry
Mm-hmm.
is scheduled to perform at FIFA World Cup opening ceremony in Los Angeles later today.
Okay.
I am not her biggest fan. I have some issues with her personally, but she is a famous bi and she is performing at FIFA, and that is good. Is it?
Mm,
Could have been Halsey.
could have been Halsey.
Could have
Could have
been.
been
I think Megan
anyone
is
else.
already performing somewhere. There's a whole thing.
You could have gotten Megan and I would have watched. Like you could
I think she's
Megan could
performing on
make
a
me.
different thing on a different day.
Mm.
I think she's doing a FIFA something.
Okay. I will be watching though if she is.
Get me
Or you
Cardi. Get
can
me
yes.
Megan.
Megan can get me to watch like paint dry.
Yeah, you're right. And
What
then
else?
finally, President Curtis is a Rick and Morty spinoff, and it's confirmed to release on Adult Swim in July, and
Okay.
allegedly it will premiere on the same day Rick and Morty season 9 finale airs. Rick
Okay,
Sanchez is
so
bi, so
there's
there's the bi tie-in.
okay. Okay. I haven't watched Drink and Morty in the longest though, so I don't know what the hell they're up to.
I remember I liked President Curtis, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is all right.
We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes along.
And that wraps up our gossip for the week that
Whoop
I
whoop.
have. Also, at one of the prides, there was a man dressed in the most crazy bisexual outfit that we still need to meme and post all over our accounts
I
because
love him. I
this is
love
the
him.
final form.
He was at Boston Pride. That's what I saw. He was at Boston Pride and he was like, do you guys think he might be bi? I don't know. What gives it away? And it was just him with like a bunch of flags. I loved it so much. Love, love, love. Alrighty, peeps.
Thanks for
We
kicking it with
are,
us today.
yes, hearing me rant about Doctor Who and by events and a bunch of glitter. Exactly.
Like and follow our pages. And then remember, if you want to start a chapter, find a chapter, go to ambi.org. Join our book club. Join our breeding challenge. And if
Yes.
you have questions about bisexuality, head on over to bi.org. If you have questions or need links, shoot us a DM and we are happy to send you to the right place and answer all your questions the best we can. And thank you for this very special edition because we were able to start a chapter right here in the comments. You can always come
Yeah.
do that with us and we can help you with any questions you have.
Mm-hmm. And it's just as simple as that. So I'm getting on that ASAP right now.
Alrighty. Join the party, join us, like and
Yes.
follow. We will see you every
Join some
week.
events on the weekend. Yes. We'll see you here Fridays at 11 a.m. Los Angeles time and on the Clockety app Mondays noon Los Angeles time.
Alrighty, bye.
All
We'll
right.
catch you next time.
Bye, guys.